Have you ever wondered how economists measure economies? How we say that the US economy is the best economy in the world, or maybe how China in the coming years will be the number one economy? Well, it's simple. We see the previous year's GDP compared with the current year's GDP, and then we forecast the future GDP. In this video, we'll be discussing about what is GDP, what is nominal GDP, what is real GDP, what is PPP GDP, and what is per capita GDP. Gross domestic product, also known as GDP, is the total amount of goods and services produced by a country. We calculate it by adding the private consumption plus the gross investment plus the government investment plus the government spending plus the exports minus imports of the country. Now, nominal GDP is the market value of the final production of goods and services within the country in a given period evaluated at the current market prices. Basically, the quantity and the quality of the product does not change, but the prices increase. Hence, nominal GDP is just like a mirage. Now imagine instead of prices, the quality of the product gets better, or maybe the quantity increases. This is known as real GDP. Hence, real GDP is a macroeconomic measure of the value of economic output adjusted for price changes. But can nominal GDP and real GDP tell us the living standards of a country? Here's where purchasing power parity comes into picture. Now, let's try and understand PPP GDP with the help of this example. Imagine there are two countries, A and B. Say that GDP of country A is $16 while GDP of country B is $18. Obviously, with this, we can see that country B is better off than country A. But say a Big Mac in country A costs $2 while in country B it costs $6. So the basket of goods you can buy in country A is 16 divided by 2, which is equal to 8. And in country B, we divide 18 by 6, which is equal to 3. Therefore, I'll get more basket of goods in country A than in country B. Now, when I multiply each country's quantity with $2, taking country A's price into consideration, I get the purchasing power parity of country A, which is equal to $16, and country B, which is $6. By the way, economists take Big Mac as an instrument of measurement because it is something which is available worldwide. At last comes GDP per capita. It is a measure of the country's output that accounts for its number of people. So basically, it is measured by the real GDP divided by the population of the country. This method may help us to tell the income of the people in a country, but it won't be an accurate way of comparing countries. Say, for example, the per capita income of country A is $10 and country B is $5. Clearly, country A has better income class people than country B. But for example, country A has unequal distribution of income, which means say only 25% of people earn $10 and 10% of people earn $50, while the other 65% of the people earn below $10. On the other hand, country B has equal distribution of income, which means everyone earns $8. Hence, country B is better than country A. Therefore, per capita GDP is not an accurate way of comparing countries. These are the ways we understand how a country is performing. Thanks for watching. Hope you liked the video. Do like, share, and subscribe.